Alright. Look at that. We're live. Alright. I'm gonna mute my output, my monitoring. We're live here on Saturday night, 8:32 p.m. Mountain Time. I don't know, did I come on right at the bottom of the hour? I think I was off by a couple minutes. I had a couple little issues with the audio. But, you know what? Speaking of the audio, guess what? You're never gonna believe it. We have no echoing. I think this is the first time I've actually started live streaming. I don't have the echoing. Imagine that. I can actually live stream without echoing audio. Isn't it a beautiful thing? I'm only using the audio from the camera itself. Reason being is because if I had the Blue Yeti on and the camera microphone on at the same time, I get this echoing audio, so I shut the Blue Yeti off so there's no sound. Check 1, check 2. There's no sound coming from here. But if I turn it up, I can turn it up. Check 1, check 2. See, now you're going to get the echo sound. So if I turn this off, and not Audacity. I keep wanting to call this Audacity. OBS software. I turn it all the way down. Now you don't hear anything. You don't get the echo. So how about that? So you're hearing only the camera audio. So we got no echoing. But the point of today's live stream is to, well, just to hang out, of course, just to relax, hang out. But as with every stream. But also I got some garage sale finds too I wanted to go through. Today we had I think it's also on tomorrow, 10 till 6 p.m. There was a community garage sale in my neighborhood, just the block down from me at the local school in the parking lot. And there was a bunch of stuff. It wasn't anything like retro or antique, but I picked up a few cool things. I thought it'd be cool to play around with on this live stream, see what we can do with them, see if we can get it working. Excuse me, I'm going to finish my my drink here. It's a peach, bubbly, sparkling water. That'll focus. You get the point. We don't need to show that. That's not the point of the stream. But I got a couple things at the garage sale. That's what mostly we're gonna go through. I'm just waiting for a couple people to go on board, come aboard. Waiting for the live chat to start, or the live chat is on. But I'm waiting for see who's all watching. 3 people watching now. So we got 3 aboard. Well, 2. That's minus myself. I'm monitoring my stream using the. I should go live so I can monitor it in Creator Studio like I usually do live streaming. Here we go. Can I monitor it in the live chat? Here we go. Perfect. Then I know it's not, I'm not, yeah, I only got 2 concurrent viewers and I know I'm not viewing myself, so I can monitor using this. So if you're live, if you wanna let me know you're live, let me know you're watching here live, just let me know in the chat. I mean, I know I got 3 viewers, but I don't know if it's because I'm not monitoring on my phone either, so I got 3 viewers on board right now. Measly little 3 viewers, but hey, we just started these streams. It was beginning of April, because that's the first they started the 5th anniversary live stream. Well, I did one before that to test live streaming. But also, hey, we're in 1080p, we're in a full 1080p, we're in full 1920 by 1080. I upped it from what I was streaming before in 720. I thought For some reason my drivers wouldn't support it because this computer is 5 years old. I believe it's a 2017 MSI gaming laptop that used to be my brother's. I believe he got it in 2018. And I've never used it for live streaming until this year. I've had a YouTube channel for about 5 years, but I've never live streamed because I thought I had to have a certain amount of subscribers. But it turns out that's just for mobile streaming with your phone. So, hello, I'm watching. Interested to see what garage sales you found. Jason Sitar. Thank you, Jason Sitar. I always get at least one person to comment. I mean, they don't have to, but at least one person to comment just to make sure. Because sometimes you get bots and stuff, and then it counts as like a viewer. So you don't know if you actually have people on board yet or not. So to confirm, I always like to know I'm hearing from it. I'm being watched by an actual person in the comment section. So thank you for that. And I guess I'll... Should I end the suspense now? What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're in a full 1080, so if you go to settings, you should be able to go up from where if you might be at. Sometimes YouTube, maybe it's just me, automatically always puts me at 480 for some reason. Even though I got gig speed Wi-Fi, it should go higher. Not for live stream, but when I'm viewing videos. Like I was watching a Shango 066 video, and I always have to up. Like every video I upload, I have to up it. I was just watching it before I came on the air, waiting to get on. I was gonna do 8 o'clock, a half hour earlier than this originally, but because we ordered pizza and it was gonna take like half an hour to 40 minutes to be delivered here. And it's a funny story. It was delivered by my brother. He works for Nietzsche's Pizza. I don't know if that's just a place here in the Sherwood Park area, Sherwood Park, Edmonton area, or if it's anywhere else in Canada. But he works at a pizza joint, and he ended up delivering my pizza today, which was funny. And so, but yeah, they said it was going to take up to 35 minutes to 40 minutes, but I don't think it even took that long. So I could have come on a half hour earlier. I just thought I was going to, because of things happening, I was going to run behind a little bit. But it's actually, I think the reason I'm changing these stream times, and it's probably confusing a lot of the viewers, and I guess the notification doesn't get out there properly. People are always complaining that, and I'm not saying names, I shouldn't say complaining, I'm not complaining, but they're always telling me that I should put the notification out for each live stream, and I thought I was, but I guess not. But by putting it out there saying I've scheduled the stream and the viewers see it, it's all on my channel publicly to see, unless I'm not clicking something that I'm missing. Because I also reposted on my community tab and on my Twitter. Again, I'll show my Twitter here. Something up with my mouse pad. It's very laggy. I don't know why it's doing that. This past couple of days, I don't know if it's got something on it, or like what it is. There's nothing on. I did spill a little bit of something, but not on the mouse pad, so I don't know what that could be. A hand on something. That's a tad bit better, but it's still. By the way, how is the stream quality overall? Like, aside from the resolution being higher now. What is like is it choppy? Is there any like buffering or anything? Because the Wi-Fi router was moved from upstairs to downstairs again, so the Wi-Fi is not as strong out here in the garage. So I don't know. I moved it so it's on a higher platform tonight before I started streaming. Reason being is because where it was on the floor actually in the basement in a room close to where the underneath side of the stairs are going down to the basement. And the reason being is because over top of that is where the breaker box is, and that's where the coax comes in from Shaw cable, and that's where the internet comes in from. And so I believe that's why, because it was on the floor right there, I believe that's why I had a weaker signal. But I propped it up on like the top of my brother's computer tower because it's in his room on the top of his computer tower, so it's just a little bit higher before this stream tonight. So I don't know, he hasn't gotten home yet from pizza delivery, so and once he gets home I'll probably notice it and wonder why the hell it's up there, but hopefully he doesn't move it. Maybe he will. We'll see what happens. We'll probably find out if he moves it. If he moves it, this might get a little bit choppy, but it's not bad right now. 3 concurrent viewers on board right now. Welcome aboard to whoever just joined. The video quality seems good and the audio quality seems good too. I haven't noticed any choppiness on my end, says Jason says, okay, that's good. So, without further ado, I'll spare the suspense and we'll get into what I found at the garage sale without rolling away off my chair. So here's the box of stuff. Well, it was one thing and then it kind of spiraled into multiple things that I found and I couldn't resist. So, we'll go through the first one. By the way, we shouldn't have the camera shut off anymore because I'm not using the camcorder. I'm using my 4K Panasonic Lumix because I got the HDMI adapter for it, and I thought I was, because this is a 4K camera, I thought I'd be able to go as high as like 1080p or 1080p or 21 by 1920, but I guess not. I guess OBS Studio you're only able to stream as high as 1080p. I thought 4K was available, but I guess not. So first things first, let's see what let's see. Okay, there's the first thing. There's a few cassettes in here, so there's a very timely selection, of course. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. I didn't realize she was that old already or had health issues. Also, I didn't realize she was living in Sweden. I thought she had some house probably in Hollywood or something. I didn't realize she was Swedish either. So, I guess it's funny how you think you know someone once they pass away, and you get all these. You look back at this person's life, or like a docuseries or something, you kind of learn more than you really thought you knew about the person. Not that I never knew much about Tina Turner. I've never been a huge fan of Tina Turner, but I thought it was oh, I forgot to mention, this isn't actually a Tina Turner cassette, just the sleeve is. I thought it was, and when I got home I opened it, and it's Amanda Marshall. There that is, and plus, to make it even worse, I put this in and it wasn't playing. It's because the tape is busted, so the tape is torn apart, not busted. The tape is torn apart inside, so it's just in there somewhere. I could probably open it and try to re-tack it together. So not tack it. Yeah, solder it together. I could probably try to I don't know. I could probably find a way to fix it. I fixed a cassette. I think I filmed a video where I was fixing some cassette tapes and 8-track tapes. I never ended up uploading it. I had done it before. I knew how to do it. I could do it. Here's some other cassette tapes. There's this, another blank one that's never been recorded on. These are good for recording like shortwave archives. Like I have this one up here. This is one that's in my grandmother's collection. It was blank. Actually, I think it had something on it, but it was the record quality was very crap, and whatever was recorded on there wasn't very, if I remember correctly, wasn't recorded in very good quality, so I just ended up recording over whatever it was, and so it's that now. So I use these for recording broadcasts and like archiving audio stuff. It's funny, sometimes you find someone's personal recordings on cassette tape and you don't know what it is, but I usually don't take it if it's because sometimes it can be kind of awkward. I did do a stream where I found, no, I didn't do a stream on it. I should maybe show it later on in the stream, although I had to go inside because my record player's inside, but some recordio disc with some actual recordings on it. And what happened was, I thought they were just blank, and I thought maybe I could use them as an experiment because I wanted to get one of those recordio record player where you can cut your own record kind of thing, and do like a video where I had kind of experiment with that. But it wasn't blank. It turns out someone had someone, because it wasn't labeled, so I didn't know. And it turns out it had someone's home recording on it. Either like, I think it sounded like they were testing their recordio. For those of you wondering what a recordio is, Wilcox Gay recordio. It's where you could just send home messages. The one thing that were more popular for in the 40s, 50s was instead of sending a letter to your loved ones if you lived long distance, You could send them an audio letter. You could cut your own record, and it's like a mini. It looks like a 45 record, but it's not. It's cut at usually 78 speed, and you could cut that on a record, put it in an envelope, and mail it to them. You cut that on what is called a Wilcox Gay Recordio, which looks like oh, that's the tape machine, which looks like this. So hold on, let me minimize this. So it looks like that, and you put the you record your blank disc on here. And the bigger arm here, you see, that's for the recording arm. It's like a 5-pound tone arm. It's a big-ass tone arm for a record player. I know what you're thinking, but you put this on, and that's what cuts the record. It needs some weight, of course, to cut into the grooves, so that's why it's a little bit heavier and bigger. And then this is the playback arm, of course. And it's weird because the playback arm is on the opposite side. But or maybe no. Maybe that is the. This is the record arm because it makes. I don't know. I haven't seen one in person. I had to see one in person. But I believe the bigger one is the recording arm. And there's ones like this that have a radio in them and stuff. But yeah, there's different kinds of. Here's a newer one, like a 60s one maybe. But yeah. Sometimes they'll come with a microphone, or usually they'll just have a condenser microphone already in it. So that's what a Wilcox Gay Recordio is. Wilcox Gay record player, I guess, record cutter. And so I had a couple of those that I want. Jason Zatar said, I think you said that same garage sale is on again tomorrow. Maybe if you go back there, you'll find the actual Tina Turner tape that is missing from the case. R.I.P. Tina Turner. Yeah, maybe I should. Although, it might be kind of awkward because the people there know me. Because the guy that was there, we'll get into some more of the stuff. This guy had a lot of electrical stuff because he was an electrician. It's funny, when I saw him there, I went there earlier this morning when I got up. Because I thought because I slept in a little, I thought maybe I missed it, so I should walk down there quicker, but I didn't realize it was on until 6. And that road is really plugged up because of road construction. They're repaving the sidewalks and stuff. And so, plus there was an EMS truck down there this morning. An ambulance was down there. I don't know what for, but I guess either a construction worker got hurt or maybe there was something. Well, someone got hurt in one of the houses over here, but someone had a medical incident or something. But there was that, and there was construction, so the road was quite busy, and there was people driving in and out of where the garage sale was. It's a community garage sale that was like right in the school parking lot. And there's people walking in and out, so it's quite busy and congested, especially with the construction that's been happening on the roads. But so that's why I wanted to hurry, because I thought maybe I'd miss it, and then there was a bit of a delay on that road. But when I got there, I asked the guy, I said, so it looks like whoever's running this, because I didn't know if he was the guy that was running this. I said, it looks like whoever's running this was either an electrical engineer or an electrician. He said, oh, I'm just not an electrical engineer, but I'm an electrician. And him and I got talking. Then I came back again, because my parents wanted a few things that were there. There's a couple, I should bring one out. A couple of diffusers, like water oil diffusers. And, well, you can put essential oils in there. It's like a diffuser where you put oil in it, and you put like 5 drops of like essential oil or whatever you want to diffuse in it, and it's supposed to supposed to give your house a nice scent. Either that, or it gives your house a nice scent, but also with the kind of essential oils I have, it's from Young Living, not a sponsor. I'll show it later on in the stream. What happens is, I guess there's different ones like Joy, Purification. They all have different names, or Calming or whatever. There's one that's called Panaway. I don't know exactly what it's sure, but it's got a special kind of lid on it, like a child-proof lid on it. So I don't know if there's something dangerous about it. I'm probably not the person who should be opening if I don't know why it's got a child-proof lid on it, because this is me we're talking about. But anyways, I'll get on with whatever I had. I went back and I got some more stuff from the same guy, and him and I got talking, and of course I promoted my every time I get into when I tell a person what it is I do, I always get into the fact that I have a YouTube channel attached to it. So I kind of plug my YouTube channel to him and the guy's wife as well. The guy's wife seemed more interested in my YouTube channel, but oh, I got 2 adapters here. Anyways, so I give him my YouTube channel. So who knows? Maybe they're watching tonight. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, am I down to 1 viewer? People are probably sick of me talking. Okay, let's get to what the next thing is. Oh, here's another blank cassette. Also, I got a cassette cleaner as well. I think that's still in here. I have one. Is it in here? Might be up here. No, I don't know what I did with it, but I have another cassette cleaner. But this is what this is for. I was looking at this earlier and I was like, the hell? And I realized it's a cassette cleaner. But what I forgot about is some of these don't always have the brushes in the bottom. They have this little tape reel with this little, I don't know what it is. It's out of here. It's fine, like grit. Almost looks like a sandpaper. It's got like fiber with some sort of grit so that it can clean stuff. But yeah. So that's that. Cleaning tape. Oh yeah, this is whoop. That's why I always end up breaking these. This is Tina Turner's album Break Every Rule. I wonder if I got that light. It's probably too much. That's why everything's overexposed. The next thing, oh, of course, there's another. Here's a Sony, an unwrapped Sony cassette that I can use for recording as well. In the cassette deck up here. I should probably have something to drink. My throat's getting dry from the talking already. Next thing is this is kind of cool because you don't find this every day. At first I looked at it and from a distance he had it open like this. He had it open and it looked like it was a Geiger counter or something. I was like, that's cool. Because it's kind of something that for some reason I've always wanted, because I always just thought it would be cool to have. And a good way to test the Geiger counter, of course, we have a smoke detector for with radiation. But this is a timer, a commercial electronic timer. You know, you can buy a timer for your Christmas lights at the hardware store, or any of the ones that plug into a wall outlet at home. This is a commercial style one for like commercial buildings and stuff, I guess, or like for commercial lights. You know, this is probably maybe even for like lights in like a commercial building, like lights. But again, I guess they have lights on all the time in stores. You know, they don't, because when you drive by at night, they don't have the light shut off. They leave them on. And the door is kind of screwed. Oh, there we go. I thought the door was jacked up on this. I guess not. Yeah, you just gotta push this in. I guess that's how it opens. Hold on. But I would like to, I'm not going to fool around with that. I'm not going to do anything with this timer in this stream because I don't know what I can use it for. A whole ass commercial timer for, but there we go. It's kind of hard to, but it hangs on the wall. It's got a wall mount. And I might end up, I don't know, I'll find something creative for it. Or just use it as a piece of test equipment. But yeah, you can adjust the time that you want, and then that's the on-off switch. So on is this way, and off is down here, and then it gives you a wiring diagram on the side, which is nice. So I thought that was kind of cool. And this is like, I guess this is either like a ground connection or this wires to the timer, whatever this is down here. But yeah, 120. This is rated for 120 volts and 40 amps, which is pretty high current. So that's really, really cool to have a commercial stuff. I have a timer for my Christmas lights, but now I can like. Wouldn't it be funny if I took the, if I cut the male end plugs off of my Christmas lights and wired it to here, and use this as the timer for my Christmas lights? Wouldn't that be funny? That'd be I should do that with a pair of Christmas lights or something for next Christmas. That'd be funny. a funny, like, I don't know, Christmas special on the channel, a Christmas special project. Anyways, let's see what else I got here. Oh, he also gave me a few other things for free. Well, no, this he didn't give me for free. This was $1, I believe, or $2. A GFCI outlet. The reason I got this is because I need it for that. On the workbench where I work on everything, that's not a GFCI protected outlet, and it probably should be. You know, just for safety. So I got that. I'm gonna wire that in. It's rated for 20 amps, 120 volts, 20 amps. And there's that. He had a bunch of stuff though, a bunch of sockets, junction boxes, like a shitload of just junction boxes, pot lights. He had a hell of a lot of light sockets. He had lights from like commercial buildings. It's amazing the stuff that he had, like shitloads of this stuff. He also gave me this for free, a mixed thing of screws. Him and I, because I got talking about what it is I do, and he's got so much stuff, it makes sense. He had probably, because with the way this community garage sale worked, you had 26 spots available. You had to register for a spot to bring out a table to sell your stuff as if it's a garage sale. And he had like multiple tables out with multiple stuff. He even had like 2 battery-powered lawnmowers, a central vacuum, a few other lawn appliances and stuff. He had a lot of stuff. And so he gave me these mixed screws. These were $1, but he just gave them to me for free because he just wanted to get rid of them. Then he also gave me this for free. So I told him I was into the antiques, and he thought maybe he thought I would enjoy this. I think this is, it almost looks like something that, this is brass. It almost looks like something that would, you could like hang your keys on or something. This one's broken. Some of these are bent in, and it's got this tape around it, but, oh, there you go. See, that's why it was taped, because the screws are with it. I guess these are the original brass screws, maybe? They look like it. Is it raining? So, 2 viewers on board. So there's that too, yeah. So the screws and that. So that's cool. And then, oh yeah, and then the GFCI outlet. Then last but not least, this is the coolest part. I guess I got 2 of these out. These AC adapters for this. A pair of wireless headphones, and no, they're not Bluetooth. There's something special about them. They're the pre-Bluetooth wireless headphones. They're 900 UHF 900 megahertz wireless headphones. So there's a wireless headphone set, and it came with this. This is the receiver, I believe, or the transmitter, maybe. No, this would be the transmitter, yeah. This would be the transmitter. And, this would be the transmitter, the UHF transmitter. So what you do, this is attached, yeah. So you would plug either this one, I guess, or this one of these two, would plug in to an audio output with a phono jack or an aux jack, like it's got like an aux cord in the end, and this would transmit to the headphones, and you could just listen with these headphones. I believe is how this works. I got a manual here for it too. Let me do a manual. It's an RCA. This 900 megahertz stuff was popular like in the 90s, early 2000s. So I'm guessing that's what this is from, like late 90s, early 2000s. It was also popular in up to 125 feet. I love how they over-exaggerate with the big thing, like that's a huge deal. 125 feet. Not very far, I mean, in terms of like where you can go with, how far you can go with like Bluetooth now, but audio phonos, I guess it's just the sticker from where he got it from. I don't know why they put the sticker on the manual. Yeah, I got this for, the guy wanted to know, he didn't really have a price on this, so I gave him an offer of 20 bucks and he took it for 20 bucks. I thought it was worth 20 bucks. I could have given him less, but yeah, why not? It's worth 20 bucks. And I had 20 bucks of cash on me to spare anyway, so. But the purpose of this is, yeah, that's what I explained. And also, that's what I want to do this live stream, is I want to see if I can set this up and make it work. I don't know what I can use as an audio output. Oh, I know what I can use. I could put a cassette in there and, yeah. Because there's a headphone jack on my cassette player right here, so I'll use that. So let's set this up. But yeah, RCA. Unless this is unless you plug this in and this is like a receiver, and this receives the signal, the 900 megahertz signal, and puts it into the, but that would defeat the purpose of these being wireless. So I can't see it being that way. Other thing I have to test this with to make it all the more wireless is I went through some myself and I thought I had some other things, you know, some other 900 megahertz receiving equipment or something like that. I thought I had something that would work with that, and I know I have something that would work with it, and I started looking through some of my stuff, and I went through here. Underneath here I got a box of electric parts and junk. I have an old cassette player here from a car. An old Bose cassette tank I got from my mechanics class last year in school. Like this. It'd be a fun project to see if we can fire this thing up. I might do that, maybe either a live stream or a video where I see if I can fire this thing up and get it. Oh, and this is for a car. So I have to see if I can find a way to bypass the not having to put it, you know, connected to a car and plug. Like I have an adapter where I can plug in some speakers into this, starting to plug it into the car speakers, and I can see if I can get this thing working. I believe I took the whole cassette, yeah, I took the whole top of the cassette thing out where the dry belt is and everything. But yeah, I can put it back together and see if I can get it working, but yeah. It's of course an AM/FM radio as well. Something that was popular in the cars in like the 90s, early 2000s. Even the 80s. But what I found is I went through some of my stuff in here, and I found this 900 megahertz wireless. Achiever. I got this at a garage sale. There was a shop that was set up as like a garage sale, and in like a strip mall in Sylvan Lake, which my grandparents have. My grandparents and my aunt, my dad's side of the family, they have cabins out there and on the north side of Sylvan Lake. And we went to town, and there was a garage sale, kind of close to Main Beach, to the beachfront, Sylvan Lake, for those of you here in Alberta. And so I got that at a garage sale. It came with another camera and a monitor, which is since I have the monitor in here. Hold on. Oh yes, I do. And it's in shambles. Hold on. Here it is. Achiever. Came with this wireless monitor. You're probably wondering where the hell is the screen or the picture tube. I took it out because I wanted to replace it because the evacuation nipple broke off, and what happened when they break off is the tube is, of course, has gone to air, so it's no good. And just the inside part of it, the flyback, the high voltage has been cut off here to the CRT. And but yeah, I want to fix this someday, get it working again. It's I can't remember what the type of the CRT is. 14 something. Not 14. Is it 14? I got a bunch of spare parts in here too. I got spare parts everywhere. And I can't see up here, didn't I? Here's the CRT, the original CRT that was in it. Picture tube. Yeah, I was right. 14SX3Y4. These are in all those like mini TV screens. This is the most common CRT that's in those mini TVs. And of course the evacuation nipple broke off. See where the hole is? Supposed to be like a little glass nipple that where they seal it off in manufacturing. When that busts off, the tube goes to air, and of course it's under high vacuum pressure. Once it goes to air, it's no good. So that's no good. Of course, that's where the high voltage goes. And so yeah, that's the original CRT. I took it out and I wanted to replace it. I guess with the more modern CRTs, they glue them in with this glue silicone crap that gotta peel off with like a razor blade, X-Acto knife or like a Stanley blade. I guess Stanley blade is Stanley blade is what they call it in the UK because maybe I just call it that because I do have English genes, so maybe that's why maybe that's why I use English slang. I don't know why. Maybe that's why I use British slang. Is that British slang? I don't know. But so yeah, I can put some batteries in this and we can try this and see if we can get the audio from this. So this has got a microphone. You're probably thinking, well, this is a camera. How are you gonna? This has got a microphone as well. So it doesn't matter the video. I can put this out. I'm gonna put it outside of the garage because if it's too close, of course, you'll get the squealing and everything. Because it's just like when you take the two handsets of like a home phone, like one of the old, not your cell phone, but like two handsets on like a landline phone, and you put them together and they squeal. That's because they're on the same frequency, and that's the same thing that happens like if something's transmitting on the same frequency as something's receiving, like there's a radio receiving on the same frequency that you're transmitting on, and you put it together, you get the squealing because it's too close together. There needs to be some distance apart from the transmitter and the receiver. That's just how science works. Actually, when I first started learning about like radio and electronics and stuff, when I was like 5 or 6 or 7, a 5 or 6 or 7-year-old kid, that's one of the first things I actually learned. So we'll have to put this at a distance after I put the batteries in. So we'll do that. But first things first, let's see. I just about fell alive here on the CRGTV Saturday Night Live. I didn't realize my chair was all the way back there, and Jason Sitar says I recognize that timer. I've had one of those before. Good score though, with the tapes. Anytime you can buy used tapes, buy them. If the price is reasonable, of course. Yeah, of course. They were like, the guy was selling them for like 25 cents each. I got all these for, well, minus the stuff. I got all the stuff that I got from him was 15 bucks. But minus the tapes. I mean, the tapes were like 25 cents each, and I got 4 tapes. So that's like $1 for 4 tapes. For 25 cents each. So I probably could have bought the whole box of tapes that he had for like, who knows, 10, 15 bucks. But yeah. He also had some used tapes for some like, he had some really weird ass like stuff on tape I had never heard of. He was trying to show me that he had these tapes that when you play them, you're supposed to really concentrate and listen to them, and they have subliminal messages or something. I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if I want that as on cassette tape, but yeah. I wasn't really interested in like subliminal messages or getting into that kind of stuff. I don't know, it's kind of... It's funny that he had it, and he had a lot of this, what's the tape that I took out? Where's the Tina Turner one? I don't know what I did with that now. I put it down here somewhere, or maybe I dropped it. He had a few CDs there, but there was nothing worthwhile taking. Of course, I'm saying all this, and you might be watching. I don't know. I'm not trying to offend him or be offensive at all. Oh, here it is. I'm kind of blind. I need to get my eyes checked. Oh, my camera battery is flashing. But Amanda Marshall. Whoever that is. Yeah, a load of Amanda Marshall cassettes and a load of almost all the CDs he had there were Amanda Marshall. So either him or his wife or someone was an Amanda Marshall fan, whoever that is. But yeah, I changed the battery. I got 3 batteries for this camera, like the other one. So let me swap the battery here. I don't know if the batteries last longer in this camera, but this camera definitely lasts longer in the fact that it doesn't. What am I trying to say here? The fact that it doesn't shut off all the time, not to go back and turn it on. Okay, you're gonna lose audio as well for a minute because the audio is coming from the camera as well. So stand by. Okay, we're back. I just want to see how much battery life I have. Yeah, we're good. So the full battery. Battery seems to die quick on this here. I don't know why that is, but let me just plug in these other batteries, make sure they're charging. And okay, so let's set up. Let me get the lights on here first, because it's getting a little dark out. And oh, I should turn these ones on too. I got the halogen light back up as well. I forgot about that. I forgot I got those in the back now too. So there's that. So maybe I've talked about this piano last stream too. Maybe I'll play a little bit of that at the end of the stream or something. Because I think I said I promised last stream I was gonna do that or something like that. Okay, so here's everything's tangled up. The headphones. So I'll put these down here, and this is the transmitter. So what I have to do is I gotta take this elastic band off of here. Oh, this elastic band is kind of dried up. It's just all falling apart. Yeah, it's all. Here we go. So I don't know which one is which or which one is for which. Oh, I think it's just they just have different. This is the smaller jack, and this is the 3.5 millimeter. and it's longer. But I don't get the point why this one's so much shorter. I don't get the point why not make it longer. But so that's the transmitter. By the way, I don't think on the live stream you can see that thing. There's that little bar that comes up on the side with all the options on my camera. That with the output, it outputs it onto the screen, but you can't see it because I stretched it out. So I just gotta remember to do that every live stream, so make it big enough so where you don't see all the graphics on the screen. But right now I got it. I wish the camera, the output, had it to where it was separated from the camera LCD screen. So they're not just outputting what's coming out the LCD screen, they're just outputting only what's coming out of the coming through the lens. Because then you get all the graphics that comes up on the screen and stuff, which is kind of annoying. Why do I got the color bars out? No, I'm still on, okay. Too bad that little CRT screen got a hole in it, says Jason Sitar. That'd be a nice little screen to use for something. Yeah, I got a couple more. I replaced one in another TV. It was the exact same CRT. Actually, maybe I'll show it later in the stream. Well, there's this one. There's this one. That I use. I use that one. And it works fine. I actually use it for test subject on my workbench because I bring the cable, the Shaw TV cable box out here to test TVs like the ones I have on my workbench, and I plug it into that little one because I know that one, the little one's working. So if I'm having any issues, like I'm not getting proper video output and it's not showing up on that TV, then I know it's not an issue, and then I know it's not an issue with the TV that I'm working on. It's the issue with something else because that TV always works. There's nothing wrong with the video input, the video, the sound, or anything. So that's what that's for. Okay, let's set this up. So first of all, I got this undone. I need to plug this in, but I need an extension cord to be able to make it reach. I need to plug it into down there. I got an extension cord here in the floor, but it's not going to go far enough. Actually, it might be long enough. Thompson. I got two, but none of these are RCA, but it shouldn't matter as long as they're 12 volts. These are 12 volts, 300 milliamps, this one says. Oh, this Thompson one is 19 volts, 200 milliamps. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one, because I don't want to put too much current into it. I'm guessing this is for only 12 volts. This says DC, so probably 80 good 90% chance that this is 12 volts DC, not 19 volts DC. Although maybe because it's a transmitter. But you think no, it shouldn't be that powerful. It should be FCC part 15, and no powerful than that, because then it's violating the laws for FCC transmission. Anything that's like this, like the camera I showed you, like this, or the camera I showed you, is part 15. Okay, so got this on board. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need an extension cord just in case I don't want to pull a bunch of stuff over or pull it off the desk here. Just so I have extra length. I think I have one down here behind the pressure washer. That's a great place for it, isn't it? Behind the pressure washer. It gets wet. Another project I worked on was getting that pressure washer started again, but I didn't do a video on it because it would have required me to do a lot of videoing, and it'd be a long video and it'd be a pain in the ass to video because I gotta actually render the entire thing before I edit it, or else it won't work with my drivers or something like that in DaVinci Resolve for editing. So when I do longer videos, it's kind of a pain in the ass, just stuff like that. But I'm gonna do really soon I'm gonna be doing like uploading actual full videos instead of like doing live streams all the time. But these live streams are gonna get a good break from that. So I kind of lose motivation for doing that sometimes. Okay. I'm not getting anything right now. Nothing's turning on. I don't know if I gotta plug this in. Oh, this comes. I guess I gotta plug the audio in. Would think I would have a light there already. I guess not. Okay, plugging the. So this is plugged in. Right here, it's plugged in. This is like, imagine a Gen Z unlike me, who doesn't mind who actually likes retro technology, who just wants to use their Bluetooth headphones, but their parents give them this for Christmas, and all they wanted was Bluetooth headphones. They find this too complicated to set up, even though it's like the simplest thing. Okay, I still got no light, and assuming that these don't need any batteries. Actually, they probably do. AA, oh, they're NiCads. Well, there isn't any in here, but I could put some alkalines in there, and it'll work all the same. So let me do that. Let me go grab some batteries. Or do I have some here that'll work? I have a bunch of AA's on my workbench. Let's see here. Actually, no, I only got one currently. Have I got any other AA's here? I don't think I got any other AA's. I got a crap load of D-cell batteries and C-cell batteries in here for some reason. I don't know why. Let's try this. So it's kind of fun doing these live because you don't know what can happen. Anything can happen with you while I'm doing. Anything can happen with this while I'm doing it live. So it's kind of some sort of excitement in that. Rather than me videoing it and I end up cutting a bunch of stuff out, you get to see it raw and uncut. You get to see what I do here at the workbench raw and uncut without me cutting up the video and editing it. So it's kind of. And it kind of makes it easier. You don't even have to edit the video. You just live stream doing it. I know there's some YouTubers that just do that rather than like. Oh, I had something there. Oh. Oh, I'm putting it on the mic. I was putting it on the microphone. I forgot this microphone isn't working. It's got a volume on here as well. It's not so loud, but I put it on the camera microphone here. I don't know if the camera can hear that. I always forget I should know where the microphone is on this by now. Actually, I think I assume I know where the microphone is on this, even though I knew when on the Canon T7i that I used in high school photography had the microphone right in the front. So I always assume it's right in the front, but I don't know. You can hear it at all. Yeah, there you go. Oh, right here. I believe it's the microphone. So it works. Just that this isn't on. Maybe this does need 19 volts. DC. Right now it's just static, so of course I'm out. Not. This isn't on, so let me try the other DC adapter. Maybe it is 19 volts. I don't know. Either that, or maybe someone put worst case, or Worst comes to worst, this plug doesn't even work, because maybe, worst case scenario, someone plugged this into the 19 volts DC and shorted something in there. Let's see what this does now. This is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't hear nothing. Okay. Just helped that if I wasn't plugged into something. Hold on. This is what these live streams are for. I go through trial and error and you get to see it all raw and uncut. Plugging it in out on the outside outlet. Okay, then never mind, it doesn't fit in that. Doesn't fit in there. Over here. Yeah, I don't know, there's no on-off switch on this. So you think you just plug it in and it turns right on. So I don't know. Jason Tatar said if he's trying to sell you tapes with subliminal messages, just say no. Just walk away. That sounds kind of creepy. He was selling those. Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't take him. It did sound kind of odd. Okay. I'm gonna read the manual and see what. I mean, he didn't seem creepy at all, but it was just kind of odd that he had these tapes with like some subliminal messages or something. Okay, so concurrent viewers. I got 5 viewers on board now. RCA wireless headphones with 900 megahertz. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Auto power on. Signal strength indicator. Green is a. Wait, hold on, what? Green is a charge indicator, it says. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute here. Charge output plug connects to headphones for charging. I wonder if that's still valid. Limited time warranty. 30-day warranty, yeah, that's definitely not valid anymore. Customer Service Department. 8945 Dice Road, Santa Fe Springs, California, 90670. Your unit will be promptly repaired and returned to you. I don't think it will anymore. I'm gonna have to do it myself. live on CRGTV Saturday Night Live. By the way, I think I did mention that I'm experimenting with streaming at different times. I'm streaming tonight, Saturday night, to see if the viewership is better on Saturday nights, and it seems to be than it was on Sunday morning. So I think I might stick to streaming Saturday nights rather than Sundays. Just keep my Sundays relaxed. Keep my Sundays free to just relax and stuff. Because on Sunday mornings I either go to church or I go on a family walk. It's one of the two. So it's hard to do it in the morning, and it's hard to I could come back and do it Sunday afternoon. But I'm always usually found something else. We've already been on for an hour already? Okay. I've been on for an hour already, and I still haven't even took me that long to go through all this stuff, and now I'm still figuring this out. Okay. Carrier frequency. 911.5 megahertz to 913.5 megahertz. So that's why it's got a frequency adjustment on the headphones, on the headphones too, but on the transmitter. No, you should be able to walk freely from room to room without disruption. Disruption should occur a signal breaks that adjusts the headphones tuning control to maximize stereo reception. But you'd think, yeah, but you'd think you would at least have some, you know, like you walk behind a wall or you go down to the basement and the receiver's upstairs. Because of the line of sight, you would lose. Because VHF, UHF, and FM is all line of sight. You think you'd lose signal. That's why, like when you're listening to VHF or FM radio and you put your antenna up as high or hold your rate up as high as possible, the signal gets louder because you're getting closer to the line of sight. Line of sight is just from. That's why FM towers are so high. And line of sight just goes straight across. So it's not like AM where it's ground wave or it's short wave where it's just E-skip propagation or yeah, the propagation. Yeah, changes or modifications unexpressly approved by the party responsible for compliance to the FCC rules would void. Yeah, so this, of course, is, like I said, FCC Part 15. Distortion, ensure. I'm on the troubleshooting section, and it just says no sound, distortion. That's it. It doesn't say anything about it not wanting to turn on. I think I got a bee or a wasp stuck in the light up there. You can probably hear the buzzing behind me. Always happens this time of night. Last night I had a big ass like moth, like a sphinx moth. I guess it's called. And I remember because my father took a picture of me when I was a kid in the backyard here, with it on my hand, with me holding one on my hand, by the orange fence back there. For the orange fence, I'm meaning that, by the way. I don't know if that's showing up on the fence is showing up at all on the live stream. Yeah, I can't. Maybe it's gotta have a like an. Maybe it's gotta have an audio signal going through it, but I plugged it into my series. I didn't turn anything on yet, but whoops. So what if I do this then? Oh, I guess I'll just do this. Plug it back in here. 12 volts DC. Is that what this said this was in the manual? I don't remember. can imagine it would be a pain in the ass if another family member, like if your brother had the same head and then also had a 900 megahertz wireless headphone. Only one of you could listen to music at once, because then you get the interference from both transmitters, both audio sources. Operation distance 50 meters. It doesn't give specs for the transmitter or any info on the transmitter. It focuses mostly on the headphones, which is odd. It only gives the specs of the headphones, and the specs that I was saying, I was going to say whether that's 19 volts DC or 12 volts. I imagine it's 12. It should be 12. So maybe that light isn't always supposed to be on, I don't know. See, I plug this into the headphones. I plug in on the headphones. Here we go, charge. Well, the headphones work at least. That's the most important part, but I just gotta get this working. Okay, I'm just gonna play. I'll just play this cassette. So what I've got going on is I've got it plugged in up here into my cassette deck. So just put in a cassette. I should be able to just still hear that bee buzzing with that wasp. So it's playing now. I should also only have to put on these headphones. Let me turn these on. So not too loud. I'll take one off so I can talk. Leave one on. Yeah, there's no power going into here.
Defenseless little child. And at the age of 7, I made a vow with myself that it took the Lord many, many years to break in me. And that vow was one day I'll get revenge. I didn't know how, but because of the deep anger inside of me. You know, hatred is like cancer. If you leave it there, it'll eat away at you eventually.
Well, I mean, the headphones work, but yeah, nothing. Jason Tatar said, I remember when having a 900 megahertz cordless phone was the new thing. LOL. Yeah. That'd be funny. I wonder if what that was. I wonder if it was a common thing back in the day, like if you were listening with your 900 megahertz headphones, if you would get interference from your neighbor when they were on the phone, you could just be listening to your neighbor's entire phone call. I wonder if that ever, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a common occurrence. But the headphones are working. I just can't get the receiver working. Well, what I'll do, it's a good thing I found this. I'll put some batteries in here. I think these take like 6 or 8 AA batteries, believe it or not. Or I believe like 9. Is it that much? These take a hell of a lot of AA batteries. I don't know why go in there. I'll put some batteries in here. I'll go in the house and grab some batteries real quick. I'll turn this on. This is 900 megahertz. I should be able to pick this up with this through these headphones. Just the audio from the microphone, and we'll put it out. And we'll put it outside underneath that tree and see if we hear like some squirrels around. I got a lot of squirrels that come back and forth there, so if we hear them rustling around us. I don't know. See if we can just receive. Pick up anything with these and actually listen to something. It's a shame that this don't turn on. We'll have to open this up later. We'll open this up. I think I got a screwdriver small enough. In fact, you know, before I go and grab batteries for that, let's open this up real quick. Maybe there's something up in here. Could be something as small as like a fuse or something. If there's something like that and something like this. If there's something like that. So I got a little miniature screwdriver set that I can put like small little screws in here. It's really handy for like getting into small spots and stuff. This camera is really handy for live streaming. It hasn't shut off once, except for when I change the battery. Unlike the other one. See if I got a really small Phillips I can use. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Here we go. Let's open this up live here. If I'm doing something wrong, there's no on and off switch on this anywhere though. So you think you just plug it in and it comes on. Here we go. Yeah, I just gotta take these bottom screws out because I think this detaches from the base, I'm guessing. surprised these screws in the bottom came out easy. They have some like, again, some like silicone gunk stuff. In this era, they used a lot of that, even on like the old TVs, like that little tiny screen I showed you. The CRT that had the hole in it that went to air. Even had like silicone gunk on it too. They even put it on like the circuit boards and a lot of things. Super annoying when you're trying to service something. Okay. Let's see how easily this comes out. Not the most serviceable thing by the looks of it. Oh, here we go. Aha. So there it is, open. The other side off. Oh, the circuit board's like attached to this. Never mind. Okay. People like usually always surprised at how I can take anything apart and get it back together, even small things like this. People are always surprised at the fact I can do this. I don't know why. So, I mean, I guess it's not easy for everyone, but for me it's really easy to just take something apart and put it back together. Let's see. All I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in and I'm going to test to see if we're getting 12 volts, and I'm going to check some of these capacitors too. See if they're open. So I should be getting 12 volts. Should be easy to work on without, shouldn't be a shock hazard. It's only 12 volts DC. So let's see. I'll run in. There's some damn cables hanging in. Here we go. So, our meter on. $14 volts coming in. I think we got a shorted capacitor here. Oh, no. Maybe not. All these capacitors on the top end here are measuring and coming up, because this meter is just auto. They're measuring in ohms. I should be getting voltage, not ohms. So apparently I'm not getting any power through here. This is like a 12 volts coming in and off the cable, so I don't know what's going on. It's all measuring in. 14.85 volts DC going in. But yet nothing. I wonder if the... Oh. Never mind. I keep thinking we have a shorter part that I can't replace, but... Everything seems fine. I don't know why. I can't put the camera down because the tripod is loose and it's all screwed up. It won't hold up the camera. I can hear the white noise in the headphones, so as soon as you put the batteries on and turn it on, amazing, they still work. Yeah, the headphones still work, but this doesn't. But I'm checking the contacts and stuff. Checking the capacitors. I think the best place to do it, I should do this on my workbench, but I'm going to take the circuit board out. Looks like it's only 2 screws, so 1 screw on the bottom, 1 on the top. So I'm going to take the circuit board out and see. Streaming for almost an hour and a half now. Maybe a bit of a longer stream, depending on how long it's taking me to figure out. Of course, I can't be here all night, but... Jason Sitar, I can't remember, was it you that commented on the last stream and said that you bought bacon to do the same breakfast sandwich I made, or something like that? Can't remember if it was you or not. I believe it was you. Circuit board is dated November 24th. Is that an O2 on it? Be stuck up there, so on one of the lights you can hear the buzzing. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Well, that's a bummer that this doesn't. It's a circuit board. This is all. hate working on stuff like this because it's not as easy to work on, but and I don't have any capacitors on hand or anything to change this live here. Let's see if it does anything. So, I mean, I would typically try to do it, but because we're live here, I don't know. See if we can get this back together. Getting the part's easy, and then you gotta get it back together, and that's a bitch. You know what? I don't want to waste any more time on the live stream doing this, so we'll put this together later, but for now, what I can try is, putting batteries in here and see if I can hear the audio in the headphones. So let's do that. I'm gonna go grab batteries for the camera. I'll be right back. I shouldn't be too long. Just a couple minutes. So I'm gonna grab some batteries for this. I'll put it in and see what happens. We'll see if these take quite a few AA batteries. Actually, first let me open it up just to see how many I need in there. I believe it's like Yeah, eight AA batteries. Takes a hell of a lot of AA batteries, that's for sure. Yeah, it's an excessive amount of AA batteries. It's not easy on the batteries. In fact, I think in like one regular package nowadays of AA batteries, the we had a lot of viewership on the stream, more than average. I could see there's like a level that shows me where it peaks. It's definitely peaking tonight. Anyways, the algorithm's definitely peaking tonight. Anyways, let's see if I have batteries for these. I mean, right now I only have 3 viewers, but it's cycling through. So far, I've had 44 different people stop by, according to this stream. On and off, so. Let's see if I can get some AA batteries to go in here. See if we can get this working. But yeah, what was I saying? I think nowadays it's like the regular package of AA batteries is like 8 batteries per pack, so that's like an entire package of batteries. I think it is, or is it 16? Might be 16. Either 8 or 16. Anyways, I'm gonna grab some batteries and I'll be right back. Stand by. when I went to get the batteries, I remembered this. I went to grab this. I got 2 of these at the garage sale as well. Sage diffuser with a. Well, these are 24 volt DC adapters. Wow. Okay. Oh. Just spilled the water everywhere. It smells like. No, the smell is the oil is just called like purification. I'll show that later. But I got batteries in here now. There's the 8 AA batteries. So it turns on. I haven't turned this on in years, but it still turns on. This is just for the infrared light, so if it's dark and the camera can't see anything, it has like an infrared light. I think I can pick it up on the camera. Maybe. So what I could do is, this has 2 channels. Well, on the monitor it says the same thing, and it's just labeled as channel A and channel B. And I guess it brings up goes back to what I brought up earlier. But if you had 2 people in the same household with 900 megahertz headphones, you get the interference. That's why you get the frequency adjustment, I guess. So you don't have to have interference. So I'm on channel A. So I don't know if that's right on. It says it's 900 megahertz. These aren't tuned right bang on to 900 megahertz. I think it's like I said, like it's read in that paper, 911 megahertz to 913 megahertz. So let's see. Turn these on. Okay, well these are on. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. It doesn't receive it. I mean, it receives it, but I'm guessing that the audio is on a different carrier with this, unfortunately. It's not one issue, it's another. So you can hear it buzzing. That's the camera picking it up, but it's the video signal. It's the audio is on a different. That you can hear it picking it up, but that's the video signal of the buzzing. The audio is on a different carrier, so this does work, so to speak, in a way. But I just look at the audio; I can't hear anything. So yeah, I guess the audio is on a separate carrier or something. So there's that. That's a shame that I couldn't get the transmitter to work either. Fortunately, for some reason. I don't know exactly why either, you would think. Anyways, so I guess enough of that. Some of our viewers are going to bed for the night. We got 1 concurrent viewer. That's it. So, what was I saying earlier about the diffuser. I spilled some of the water that was in it. I picked up 2 of these. And the garage sale. So there's this one. And what happens is how this works. Like that. How this works is you fill these with water. That comes off, of course. So this is just like filled with water, and then there's 5 drops of essential oil in here. And I don't know, it's got like a lavender scent, I guess. I filled it with stuff I found that I had today. I didn't know if I had any essential oils left. I know I got some from a brand called Young Living for a while that we used, but I didn't know if we like kept them or because we haven't used them in like years. I'll go back in and grab the box and I'll show you what it looks like. So here's the box. There's essential oils. This and that. That's from Young Living. So that's where the scent's coming from. You just put the water in. I don't know what people usually typically would diffuse in here besides this kind of stuff like an essential oil. But this is the one I put in there. These are glass bottles too. Hold on. Can't get that to focus again. That's what it is. So there's that one. This is the one I was talking about. The one that had the special weird childproof cap on it. It's the only one in there that has this on it. I don't understand the point of why it has it on there. What's so special about this one? Pan away. I don't know what pan away is. But they all have a nice scent. There's another one that says pan away, but this doesn't have the lid on it. The childproof lid. So I don't understand what the childproof lid is for. Oh, one on here says pain. So I guess it's for like pain. Well, I'm watching back me showing like liquid inside the thing on the live stream. The live stream is apparently very delayed. Like almost by 5 minutes. Or maybe 2 minutes. Like it's delayed by maybe like 2 minutes. It's weird. But what I'm saying, you're not seeing until what I'm saying and doing, you're not seeing and hearing until 2 minutes later. So I don't know. There's supposed to be that much of a delay. There's also the lemongrass citronelle, what that is. But what you do. Oh, there's a peppermint one as well. But what you do, is just you fill the thing up with water like I showed you earlier, to the top, as much as it can go. Jason Sitar said, yep, back in the day, the signals between those 900 megahertz phones, if your neighbors had one, they could get crossed, and they would be hearing other people talk in the neighborhood. It was bizarre, yeah. I remember my mom had a 2 gigahertz. We used to have a 2 gigahertz wireless cordless phone. And for some reason, on my realistic shortwave radio, on the very bottom of the shortwave band, like 1 megahertz, 2 megahertz, I'd be able to pick up her phone conversations, only her and though. For some reason, I'd be able to pick up the 2 gigahertz phone signal on like 1 megahertz shortwave or 2 megahertz shortwave. It was weird. And maybe that was like a harmonic, what is it called, or an image, or sometimes if a signal is strong enough, it'll cause interference. If you're close enough to it, it'll come through, it'll break through on certain frequencies, certain bands. It's not supposed to be there. So maybe that's what I was hearing. But yeah, I could hear my mom clear as day talking on the phone. I remember the first time I heard it, I'm like, why am I hearing my mom on the radio? What the hell is going on? And I realized it was her on the phone talking to my grandmother, I think, or something. But yeah, and I could pick her up on the phone. What was weird is it was always when she was on the phone. Never heard my dad on the phone or anything. You never hear the other side of the conversation. It was always my mom. I remember that. So yeah, I don't know what. Oh yeah, there's other ones like I said. Joy, Stress Away. So here's, let's show this without them falling. So here's Joy, Stress Away, Valor, Pan Away, 2 Pan Aways, Lemongrass, Citronine, Purification, Peace and Calming, Peppermint / Methane. That says methane? The hell? Oh, I was gonna say methane? Okay, yeah. I think because I misread it. I guess it's the French, yeah, peppermint / whatever it translates to in French. But these other ones don't have French translations, so that's weird. But yeah, these are just essential oil blends from Young Living. Not a sponsor. And here, let me see if they still have a website. Or if they have a website. I'm guessing they have a website. Assuming they do. Let's do this. Let's go here, open another tab. Here we go. Oh, you can get them on Amazon. They've changed the bottles, I guess. These are older bottles. Oh, they're pretty much all over the world. North America, Canada, US, English. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've changed the bottle. See, this box is probably embarrassing to say, but over 10 years old, and I think it was like maybe a free trial box or something like that. And so I haven't used the whole thing. I mean, they're oils, and you only drop 5 drops of oil, and they just go by tiny little drops. So of course they're gonna last that long, but like. Jason Sitar says, I do think with that transmitter you bought with that transmitter you bought with that phone, you do need to open it up and inspect what is inside. Transmitter I bought with what phone? I mean the transmitter with the headphones. We opened it up earlier in the stream. Is that what you're referring to, Jason? Anyways, back to this one. Yeah, I remember this one. Lemon is apparently good for, if you put it like in your water, I believe it's good to keep for you from getting like kidney stones or like kidney disease or something like that. It's good for your, it's mainly targeted toward bladder health, I think. I'm no health expert, so I don't know. The person who recommended these to me was my grandmother and a friend of hers out at Sylvan Lake that me and my family know very well. But of course I'm not going to give out names. I'm not going to refer names or anything, but I wonder how much it is to order that package with inflation. I don't remember how much I paid for that. This was like 10 years ago. I don't know how much was paid for it. There was orange. I remember orange. I'd put orange in my water sometimes too. It actually, you can drink it even though it's an oil, and you think it'd just be used for scents. The orange, like the orange lemon, there's like a lime one too. There's actually a bit of a taste too. It's like a natural orange taste or like lime taste. It doesn't just taste like a weird oil. I guess it does have a little bit of a weird oilish taste, but it tastes like orange or lemon. I haven't used it in any of the essential oils in years, but I remember that now. There's lavender. Lavender, like the ones like lavender are obviously more of a scent thing. Couldn't want lavender in your water, but citrus fresh, I guess that might be a one. You know what? It must be a new one. Thieves. Oh, you can get a giant thieves. I didn't know that. Remember thieves. Thieves. I never liked thieves. I absolutely hate thieves. Thieves is weird. It smells like Coke or Pepsi, but tastes. Like I remember I can't remember what it was for. I don't know if it was for my ADHD or what it was. I had to take a few drops of it under my tongue or whatever. The thieves tasted like petrol or something, like gasoline or something, but it smelled like Coke or Pepsi. It was just, I didn't like it. It was because it was such an overpowering smell, and putting it on your tongue was just like, you can put any of them really on your tongue, I guess. They're not harmful to ingest. Like the Paname for stress. Like the Joy one, for example. I can say I've tried this one and it does work a little bit. When I did try it, like you could just open it. You don't have to put it in your tongue, you can just open it and just breathe it in like that. And this does have a little bit of a calming effect, I guess. So I don't know if joy and calm, peace and what is this the other one? Peace and calming. I don't know if these two are the same thing or what's different about them. Joy and peace and calming you think are the same thing, but I don't know. You think they had maybe the same effects, but these are the joy and peace and calming. But I have tried the joy one and it does kind of have some sort of a calming effect. So that's all I will say, but I don't want to like give false I'm not trying to advertise for Young Living. I want to make it seem like am I dripping some here? No, I'm not. Okay. So there's thieves. The hell is this one? Is this a new? There might be have some new ones. Is that a whole bottle of essential oil? It looks like a damn wine bottle. What is this? Your home is your sanctuary, a place where life's treasured memories are made with family and friends. We created our at-home line to bring you effective products that are free from dangerous chemicals and toxins. These powerful essential oil infused products provide you safe solutions that work the way nature intended. From the cleaning products you use to the toothpaste in your cabinet, your home should be the place where total wellness begins. Good makeup products, huh? Is what that is. Here's the oil package. Looks like the same one or similar. You can buy the diffusers from them too. I think they actually have real good quality diffusers too, which would make them more. They're more expensive because they're better quality. They're actual quality ones. Miji says finally made it. You're late, Miji. You missed all the garage sale stuff. Well, actually, we didn't really. We're talking about the diffuser that I found with that you can diffuse essential oils in. So hi, Miji. Sam's Vintage Radio's 2115. I think this is your first time on the channel. Hi, everyone. Hi, and welcome aboard, Sam. And Michi's waving with the wave emoji. Just because since you guys just got here, I'm gonna go on a little longer because I feel bad. I'll reiterate some of the stuff I got for those who just showed up in a bit, but we're still going over the essential oils thing. Why am I not? Am I that damn behind? If I look at the stream in YouTube, it's not showing the picture-in-picture. Wow, I must be really behind. Anyways, continuing on, because you're still going to see this anyways. We've been on nearly 2 hours. Anyways, keep going, because why not? Opportunity products, imagining a career that, okay, yeah. I want here, starter bundles. There we go. Okay, that diffuser there is the one I used to have. When you turned it on, it lit up blue, I remember that. So this is the drop bundle. I don't know if you got this bundle, I don't remember. But they still have this, and how much is it? Yeah, not cheap. That's in Canadian dollars, by the way. That's not I would assume, because I'm on the Canadian website. Or maybe it's in American dollars, so it might be more in Canadian. $200 is the starting price. It is a wholesale and retail. That's the retail price. You still can't see it. Hold on. My fat head is in the... Yeah. So yeah, that's that. By the way, in the bottom hand left of my computer screen, where I usually get the weather, I get more information. Like I get the stock exchange information and stuff. I never got that before. It never showed me what the stocks were at. Like right now, it's showing me like they could show me the stocks in gold or something. Yeah, it is. Whoop. Then it opens up Microsoft Edge and goes into Bing, which I don't want to even open. Can you not? There we go. There's something going on with this mouse pad. Well, I don't know why. When I use 2 fingers, I should be able to. It's very. So there's that. What is it on Amazon though? I saw it on Amazon. It was like $28 for a bundle. That's a lot cheaper. Or at least just the oil without the diffuser. But Yun. I'm gonna check something here. Shopping. Amazon. Top 8 essential oils. So that's what it is. Oh, free delivery with Prime, of course. Top 8 essential oil set. I gotta be careful with Amazon because of course my address comes up and all that. I mean that's a big deal because I guess if anyone wants to send me fan mail, they could send it to they'd have to send it to that address. Top 8 essential oil set, 100% pure. Aromatherapy oil. Vanilla? I didn't know they had vanilla. Oh, this isn't, never mind, this isn't Young Living. Let me go back. Poshmark, Canada. I think you have to order, oh, here's the Sage ones. The one, the diffuser I have is Sage. The ones I'm using here are Young Living. Which are probably, the Young Living ones seem to be like the top at the top or whatever. In terms of essential oils, because they seem to be the most expensive. And judging by the looks of the products, like they have all these bundles and stuff. And their diffusers and stuff, they just seem to be, I don't know, overall better quality. Maybe that's just me. But I mean, you could use any. $30 Canadian for this one on Poshmark. Somebody's selling this. I have too much essential oils, this person says. Huh. So yeah, that's that. Young Living essential oils. Someone's selling the one bottle for just $31. Some of this isn't cheap. Here, we'll leave this up here. There's Thieves again. I feel like I have a bottle of Thieves in one of the cupboards in the house. I'd have to look, but I will play it, says Miji. I finally found a new remote with the digital dot for the new channels. Besides a scan, you can't program in. What are you referring to, Miji? People enjoy those. So anyways, well, someone's still here. I could demonstrate how this works. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's not. Stand by. Let me grab a few things. BG says people enjoy the essential oils. Yeah, they're very enjoyable. I found another one. I went into a cupboard in the house where all the cups were and stuff. And in that cupboard, this was like a newer bottle too. In that cupboard, I forgot about this. Frankincense. I don't remember what frankincense is, but I know it has. This one's kind of got. So there's this one. But what I've done here is I got a couple. Focus this. Cup of water, and then an empty mug here. I'm gonna pour the water that's in there in here because I don't want to waste it because it has the essential oil in here. But you already know I showed you the price. Not cheap. So, because the only way I can demonstrate it is So this is a sage filter, but it's basically the same thing. What you do is you would fill it like this with the water. Try not to see if I can try not to spill it while I on camera here. Oh, jeez, you see I'm spilling the keyboard already. So just like that. Then, well, this is a good shot. Hold on. These cables. Well, I burnt my. There we go. Okay, should be recording then. Now, what oil should I use? Let's see. Let's pick one. Let's just do. Let's see. What one do I think smells the best? Let's do Joy. Joy. Why not? So we're gonna do Joy. And what you do is it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. And then you don't really need using any more than 5. You can put more if you want it to be stronger, but I think it's 5. I cleaned this off because this was kind of a little bit dirty from being used before, but okay. This has got the purification scent still on it, so you put that on like that. Oh, I'm already getting low battery. Now, put this up here, right here on this ledge, where you can see it. And this got a 24 volt DC adapter. I didn't realize this thing was powered. This thing. Okay, I'm back. Camera died. So here's the diffuser. And it just plugs in at the back, of course. And then I guess there's different options on this. I didn't realize there's a button. So now it should go on. So now it's on. And it's diffusing, of course. So not as nice of a scent as the purification. Like I said, I've tried this joy stuff before, just like breathing in out of the bottle, and it does have somewhat of a calming effect, but maybe that's just me. Again, I'm not trying to like advertise for them, but for Young Living, let me wipe up the water on the keyboard here. So yeah. So that's that. It's kind of a crappy demonstration because again this is live, but and there's different options on this. I guess you could turn it off, the light, and then you press it again and it stops diffusing. So yeah. So that's how that works. So that was kind of cool. Miji says, try rot cat. What is rot cat? Dry rot cat. Oh, dry rot cat. Yeah. There might be like a dry rot cap in the circuit board somewhere. Miji says, when does the genie come out? LOL. I know, with the shot that we're looking at right now, I kind of realized that now. You're kind of expecting the genie to come out or something. Hold on, let me turn off the satellite. Anyways, I'm not really a essential oil person, but I do like having the scent and whatnot. Anyways, I'm not gonna have it on with like the open garage door. Oh, also, if you're wondering what the light's coming from in the back, I got the flood line on, but I'm not gonna have this going with the open garage door. But so there's that. Yeah, those are the garage sale finds. Oh, and there's one more thing. Hold on. There's one more thing. I'll go get it. One more thing I forgot to mention. one more thing here. Set the lights again. Hope the camera's focused. A canvas painting, a framed canvas painting of the Brooklyn Bridge in New York. And that was $10. So I picked up that as well to go in my brother's room. That's the painting of, I think it's the Brooklyn Bridge in New York. So I got that as well, $10. But yeah. So it's canvas, nice. Yeah, it's on canvas. I think it's a painting. That's something that I don't know if it's a copy of a painting or the actual. It looks like a copy of the painting. I don't think it's the actual painting. Also, Miji, since you weren't here, some of the other stuff I got. So of course I got the. You probably saw the. You see the wireless 900 megahertz headphones already. Wireless 900 megahertz headphones. That apparently I left on and the batteries are dead now. It's great. The headphones worked. You can go rewind and watch that. But the transmitter didn't, and we went to take it apart. I'm guessing you rewound already, right? We took it apart, and like you said, there's probably a dry old capacitor in here, electrolytic. And that's probably why it didn't turn on. And I got a GFCI outlet for the workbench because I think it'd be safer to have a GFCI on the workbench rather than a regular outlet that I have there, just for safety. 120 volt, 20 amp. Then of course I got this. I think I showed you. You probably want it rewound far enough to see this. A commercial timer. 120 volts, 40 amps. That's what it's rated for. So there's that. Wiring diagram. Set of mixed screws. The guy gave me this for free, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I was talking to him about. I talked to him about how I do what my hobby is with the old electronics and stuff like that. And he was an electrician, and so he just gave me these for free. These were $1 or something for, but he gave these for free. He also gave me this for free. He was just trying to get rid of stuff, basically. And this is the same guy for Jason Sitar, if he's still here. Same guy that was trying to sell me the subliminal tapes. He didn't seem like a weird, creepy guy at all. He was a nice guy, but it was kind of weird that he had subliminal tapes. But anyways, there's this, which is kind of in rough shape, but it's kind of cool. It's old. And some cassettes. Cleaning cassette. Tina Turner, which it wasn't actually Tina Turner. It turns out it was this. Amanda Marshall. And it was a broken tape. But the garage sale's on again tomorrow, so I might go over there and see if he still has the tape. And another blank tape, and then a Sony blank tape that's been on, not even open yet, so that's kind of a good find. record on that. Yeah, that's about it then. 2 of these, identical, 2 of these, and then that canvas. Yeah, it's a shame that the transmitter for these headphones doesn't work. Took it apart, but the headphones do. I could probably get it working. I just gotta replace some of the caps, probably. That always happens with these things from this era. A lot of them, I think I had a similar problem with that TV screen that I showed earlier that went with this camera. The TV receiver that went with the camera. It wouldn't turn on. Probably dry caps in those as well. It always happens with these things of these eras, like the mini personal TVs with the AM/FM radios, like the dollar store TVs with the mini CRTs. Those always have problems with that too, I believe. So, in fact, there's a radio TV phone in that video on that, but I don't want to do a video where I don't know. I'll find something to do with this. It's kind of cool to have though. I thought it was kind of cool considering it's a commercial timer. But yeah. This guy just had a bunch of electronic junk he was trying to get rid of. So there's that. Oh yeah, there's one piece in here. Miji says a nice sign on the headphones, and then Miji says okay, good night. Good night, Miji. And thanks for coming aboard the live stream. Appreciate having you here. We can stop by next time, maybe. And yeah, thanks for coming aboard the live stream. 2.5 hours we've been on for. And we're still live. Trying to think. A minute. Got an idea for something. I'm gonna try something. let's do something here. Why not? I'm gonna see if I can replace the capacitor. Or see if I can find something to take this out. See if there's like a shorted cap in here or something. Hold on. Stand by. Because I only checked some of the caps that were accessible on top of the word. I didn't check some of these underneath. Now that I got the circuit board out all the way, I can check some of the caps. I'm kind of feeling determined to get this thing working. I don't know why, but we'll see if I can do that. There you go, right away. Yeah. Sure enough, this is shorted. This capacitor is shorted. Whoop. This blue in here on the top. This one, it makes me wonder if this one too. Check this one too. All the other ones are fine, but it's this one that reads shorted, so I should try to replace this. See, this I got that gunk. Everything from this era has this damn. Come on. Focus. It's that damn gunk on there. So let's see. We're still live. Maybe a longer than usual stream, but let's see if I know I have a capacitor somewhere I could replace that with. So let's see, recap live. And we'll see if that does anything. No, but just that top one, so. Yeah, it's open. So, what I have to do is try to find a way to get that gunk off of there and see if I have anything to, morning says Melvin Parkin. Where are you at, Melvin Parkin? Where it's morning. Oh, you're in, no, you're not. It's too many interests. That's in Australia. Where are you again, Michi? Michi, Melvin Parkin. I believe you're in the UK, right? I'm replacing a capacitor on this. That's bad. This is a transmitter for a 900 megahertz wireless headphone set. So what this is supposed to do is transmit. You plug this into like anything like a TV, cassette player, or if you have the correct adapter, your phone, and it transmits the audio into here, and you can listen to it in here. But this turns on, the headphones work. This doesn't because there's probably an old dried out capacitor, and it's probably this one. It's just this one test shorted. This little blue guy here. But it's got this gunk and crap on it that I'm trying to get off. The other blue one here, I thought this one might be suspect too. But it's just this one is testing open, so. We're going to replace it with something I believe that might work. I have a capacitor that I believe I can replace this with. Let's see. Let me go into my thing here. See if I got something. I know I got something. The only one left. That might work. But it might be a little bit different, I don't know. In fact, it actually looks identical. Ten volt this capacitor. What is this one? Well, let me desolder it out of there first. With my soldering iron. Actually, I could try to move the camera over there. I think what I'll do though is I'll just do this. That's really the best I can think of doing right now. Best to charge the lot probably, yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll keep this up. My soldering wire and my flux. I don't know how well this is showing. Turn that off. I just unplugged the audio, the headphones. I mean the aux cord that goes into the overhead speakers. So Melvin Parkin, if you're just because you're just running, I was going through some of the stuff I found at a local community garage sale. One of the things, I'm wired. One of the things was, well, what I just showed you, that with the wireless headphones. And then GFCI, some old cassette tapes. One I thought was Tina Turner, I thought was very timely. It wasn't Tina Turner, it was the sleeve of a Tina Turner cassette, and then it had this in it. Amanda Marshall, and the tape is torn. It's all sucked up in the inside. Well, it's all wound up inside. Tape head cleaner. None of this will focus. Brand new wrapped cassette. And then another blank cassette, Memorex. Free screws. Someone gave me these for free. Same with this. Little brass, I guess you hang your keys on it thing. Some of it's broken, it's in rough shape. And then this is the coolest thing. Commercial timer. $120 40 amps. Commercial timer. I thought it was very cool. It's like the timer you buy for your Christmas lights or whatever in the hardware store. But this is a commercial style one. You know, this might be for like a store, a lighting system in a store or something, or I don't know. It's a commercial system. Commercial timer. So I thought that was kind of cool to have. My battery is flashing low again, so let me change it. I just gotta bring this back in the house, this canvas real quick. Okay. The old cap is out. I don't know why I'm recording. So check this one more time just to make sure it was. Time to put the new one in. Hopefully this works. So annoying is a pain in the ass to solder when you got small little leads and you got almost too big of a tip. Crap. Okay, new cap is in. Oh, hold on. I gotta snip the leads shorter. Sometimes people solder the capacitor without snipping the leads and they leave it like this far off, sticking this high up off the board. But they don't realize it's supposed to go all the way down, and then you solder it, then you snip the leads off. I've seen some people do that, I don't know why. That's a huge workshop, Melvin Park says. I have to get to sleep. Okay, thanks for joining, Melvin Park. Mary Quidmede, did I pronounce that right? I saw your channel pop up, so I liked and subscribed. I have to go through, so good luck to you and your channel in the future. Can't wait to see you grow. Yeah, we're getting there. We're a quarter of the way from getting monetized. Okay, welcome aboard and welcome to the channel, Mary. We're recapping this transmitter for a 900 megahertz headphone set, so we'll see if this works. I just put the new capacitor in. Now I'm looking through my side cutter to snip the leads, and I don't know where they are. Alright, there you go. Oops. Starting to drag just dragging the hot side of the soldering iron everywhere. Alright, you ready? Moment of truth. Oh. I plugged in the right one. Moment of truth. Don't think that did anything. Shoot. Yeah, nothing. Still won't turn on. Huh. So replacing that cap didn't get it to turn on again. Mary says, it's as we met last time. It's French and Thai. Who's French and Thai? Do I know a French and Thai? I'm confused. Who's all still here, by the way? I know Miji went to bed. Melvin Parkham's gone to bed. Is it's either Sam's Vintage Radios 2115 is still here, or is Jason Sitar still here? One of the two. See if I can. See what else is up with this. Yeah, I replaced the capacitor, but it didn't do anything. So. Huh. Or my camera died there. I didn't even realize I was over at the workbench and didn't realize my camera died. So I tried replacing the capacitor. I can't think of anything else. I can't find anything else to I can't find anything else to replace any of the capacitors with. I have a few circuit boards, a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't have, like, it's one of these. This is what I think. This is shorted too. I just found that out. I'll put my probes on here, my meters, and this little yellow guy here, little yellow, like, this L2 is what it's marked. Little tiny yellow capacitor there is shorted. So, but I can't find anything in my stash to replace that with, so, especially anything that's small. So I don't know if I'm going to continue with this tonight. It's getting kind of late. I pick up on it tomorrow. Get this thing to go on. But yeah, as of right now, I don't know. Then maybe I'll pick up on this. So I'll do like if I get it working, I'll do like an update video on it or something. Where I show it working. I unplugged the solder in. Yeah, I did. So, yeah. That's that. Fortunately, we couldn't get it working tonight, but we will. At some point. I'm actually getting raspy from talking. I need like something to drink, but. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. I meant to ask. Someone was in the comment section and said as we met or something. Mary Quimet, if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, I read this earlier. I saw your channel pop up, so I liked and subscribed. I had to go through, so good luck to you and your channel in the future. I can't wait to see you grow. And then she followed up by saying, Mary Quimet followed up by saying, it's as we met, last name, it's French and Thai. What do you mean by it's as we met? Mary Quimet, have we met? I don't recognize the name or your user picture. Are you the person I talked with today with my YouTube channel at the community garage sale? That might be who it is, because I showed her my channel. So that might be the person. I don't know. I don't know. I'm Mary Clement. I don't recognize the profile photo, so. It's as we met, last name. It's French and Thai. I don't think we met. Maybe I'm just confused. Oh. Hold on a second, What's up? What? Oh, okay, hold on. They're out here. Let me bring them in. Alright, I'm back. Also, tomorrow I'm thinking of doing a, probably gonna end the stream soon, but tomorrow, it's getting late, it's almost midnight, but yeah, we've been going on for over 3 hours, but tomorrow, I'm going to do a test live stream with my VCR, and I'm gonna live stream. I have like a tape with a bunch of like old Bob Ross stuff from like PBS programming in like the 90s, public broadcast service in the 90s, PBS, and also I think the A channel, which used to be Channel 9 here in Alberta. It's now CTV2, but old like painting programs of my grandmother's, I think. They're all on VHS tape. Last time, I have a second channel called Radio Canadian Media TV Guy Archives, where I upload old TV clips from like old TV archives and stuff like that. And I found, I found out that after I posted I posted one of those Bob Ross VHS tapes. It was only one segment of, it was only one episode. There's multiple episodes on like each tape. There was only one episode from one of the tapes. It wasn't the entire tape. And I got like copyright. I got like a copyright claim from, I can't remember what it was. I don't think it even had anything to do with Bob Ross or his production company or anything, or anything to do with like PBS. In I think his studio was somewhere in Indiana. The main studio was in PBS in Indiana, but it wasn't even like anything to do with like PBS Spokane. That was the station it was recorded from originally. It had nothing to do with them or any. So I don't know if I'll get copyright claim for doing this, but I have a bunch of old tape stuff, and I thought maybe I'd do like an ASMR style thing. But I thought I'd do it on this channel maybe. I don't know, on my main channel. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is a test. It's just to test things. But oh, and also on Monday I'm meeting up with a friend who found an old camera for me somewhere. I don't know where, but he's found a camera. So I'm meeting up with him on Monday. I won't live stream that because I can't do mobile live streams. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers for mobile live streams, but I will show that in either a video or a future live stream once I get it. I will do like a little something on that. But yeah, that's the garage sale finds. Again, this is gonna be, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Like, either use this as like test subject or come up with some sort of a project where I can use this. But not tonight. I don't have anything I can connect with this tonight. Well, do I have anything I can connect this to this tonight, like safely? Without like, I have a line cord without a plug on the end. The mains cord. But yeah, I'd put that on, but I also have to have something connected to it that will turn on automatically, and I'd have to figure out how to set the timer properly and everything, but yeah, I'll have to figure out something. This. Jason Satara says, yes, that was me who said I bought bacon. Seeing those wonderful sandwiches you made for your parents with bacon, I had to go buy some, and I bought 2 packs, and they were all about gone, eaten now. Yeah. First I thought, I was reading that, at first I thought you meant they were all about gone and like off the shelves, but I know what you mean, you've already, well, I guess I didn't shut, that's my multimeter, I guess I didn't shut that off. But yeah. I just realized that my radio's been on this whole time. My shortwave radio. It was on 15770 WRMI, because that's what I was listening to before I came on the air. I forgot I left it on this whole time. I wonder if RNZ, I wonder if Radio New Zealand is on. Here it is.
For that particular kaupapa, because we've got those who are earning so much
That's
money
New Zealand on
and still able to,
15720.
you know, benefit
Here
from
comes the
that particular
airplane.
business. So yeah, I think more work needs to be looked at.
Doesn't matter if I'm live streaming or if I'm trying to film something out here. There's always an airplane or a helicopter going above. There's a period of time, for the longest time last year in this area, where there was always a helicopter circling this area for some weird ass reason. And no idea what the helicopter was, or if it was like police trying to survey something, or if it was like a local media helicopter, like one of the news outlets or something. Like for those of you in the Edmonton area, like it was the Global One chopper or something like that. Or like CTV News or whatever it was, the hell it was. But it was like constantly like circling like every afternoon or every evening, and it's like it was it's like you were in Vietnam. It was like being in Vietnam or something and have the helicopters swarming around. It was weird. It was always circling for some weird reason. So I could set this for 12. This is what trips this on. So there's this one here that trips it off. So how this works, I guess. So focus. It's once this hits this, that's what this one trips it off, and then there's this one in my hand. It came off, so I can put that back on. There we go.
continue to blend. You can make it as soft as silk or velvet just by doing that. And maybe in our world, maybe we back here in the background, maybe we can visualize some little distant tree indications. Just take the brush, lay it like that, give it a little gentle push. But I want these to be very soft and very light, far away. See? Now the other side. These are just little indications of things that are far back here in the distance. Far away.
The other
Now,
part,
this
is just only part of the broadcast, but or part of the episode. They're all uploaded on YouTube already, so it makes sense that they're probably already.
Let it happen, maybe.
So they probably get copyrighted, but it wasn't from like this channel.
Wherever you want.
So, I don't know.
But this is mainly just a little midnight black, a little Prussian blue. There's a touch of yellow ochre left in it. You can add maybe the least little touch of bend.
Hold on, I'll go through my YouTube studio. Don't care if you see anything in here, really. Go through my channel content. And this is partially blocked. Copyright, see details. Snowy morning, content found during 9/25/2256. Channel not affected. 1% of your audience measured by watch time can't view this video due to one or more of the content ID claims below. And of course it gives you the options. But yeah, there's not much I can do about, like, it's just blocked in some territories. Copyright owners Janssen Media. And it's been blocked in Germany and the United Kingdom. So, who was it that was on board? It was Melvin Parkin, yeah, Melvin Parkin. I believe he's in the UK. He wouldn't be able to watch it because it's blocked in the UK and Germany, so I don't understand. And I look up Janssen Media and nothing will come up. Look. I don't think. Oh, why am I typing in capitals? Oh. Oh. Wait, what is this? Join us. Do you have great content? Are you ready to monetize it across the world's major digital platforms, or to have it distributed to broadcast networks and pay TV channels around the world? What? At Janssen Media, we are always looking for quality, engaging content across a wide range of genres. If you want to be one of our content partners, let us hear from you. So, so I can have my content distributed to broadcast network and pay TV channels on like cable. Is that what they're saying? Is that what they're saying I should have done instead of posting Bob Ross YouTube? It's like, it's from the 90s. It's from 1995. Why are they copyright claiming me on that? What? I'm so confused. Yeah, this is like a site where they've got like different shows, television shows and stuff. Where can I search though? Content. Like, I don't see Bob. Official Bob Ross YouTube channel reaches 5 million subscribers. Just because this says this from October 27, 2021. Oh, Japan, New York, and Sterling, Virginia, Jansen Media, and Bob Ross Incorporated today announced that Bob Ross YouTube channel has reached 5 million subscribers. So Jansen Media, I guess, has some sort of like affiliation, or they own parts of the rights or something to the official Bob Ross YouTube channel. Is that what it is? But I've seen other people like re-upload theirs, and they have no problem with getting copyrighted. But those people have re-uploaded old clips from Bob Ross. You don't see a whole lot, which makes sense now because they're all on like they're all on like on YouTube. I'm so tired I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Let's see if I look at Bob Ross. I guess so. Oh, and they even got a live marathon happening right now. Of course. I think they do that like every weekend on this channel. So like I'm gonna be streaming mine, and it's gonna have the same. I'm gonna tell you what, if I do it, I'm gonna test for sure now do it on my second channel, just to risk not getting the copyright on my main channel, just to see what happens. And I need some sort of test subject to test what I want to do, and so because at some point I want to do like a because I have a VHS camera, and I had this really cool idea of like at one point, if I get it working, to connect it to my laptop, because I have adapters and stuff I can connect it with, and do like a